Hey, this is Mike and Chad, Media Maniacs. We're covering sports. The NBA draft is coming up on Thursday.
Thursday, yep.
Pretty stoked for it, even though Portland doesn't have a pick in it.
Sadly, no first or second round picks
Yeah.
this time, which
So hopefully they can trade for something.
takes the fun out of it, though.
Yeah, hopefully they can trade for something though. I have a good feeling though that Portland's going to make a good surprise in this draft.
So yeah, they have to trade some guys though if they want to do it. So we'll see.
Yeah, there's a couple guys on the team I wouldn't mind getting rid of
Fair
though.
enough, fair enough. But we're gonna stick to
Yes.
stick to the draft right now.
To the draft right now. So right now with Joel Embiid
Yep.
getting injured, that's
The center from Kansas.
a big
Big blow.
big blow to
Just,
his
like,
stock right there.
Yeah, we all thought he was a lock at number one.
Yeah.
And then he gets the foot surgery. Says he's going to be out 4 to 6 months now.
Yeah. So that's
That's
NBA season right there.
Just about. Yeah,
He'll be back probably.
You never want your rookies to miss
No.
training camp.
No.
Missing training camp is just almost a death sentence. I mean, Portland last year, CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
He had a terrible year.
Because if you come in late in the season, I feel
Yep.
if you come in late in the season, you're not up to par. It's of course you're sitting
Yep.
with the team and everything while they're practicing. You're learning the drills, but
Yep.
you're not physically doing that.
Yeah,
so
same thing
it's-
happened to Anthony Bennett, last year's number 1 overall pick.
Oh yeah.
And he had one of the worst years the number 1 overall
Yeah.
pick has ever had. So
Then he averaged like 6 points or something.
I
like
don't
that
think he
game.
even averaged that.
Really?
I think it was.
I thought it was.
He was fat. He was slow. He didn't rebound.
He looked out of breath when I saw him play.
Yeah. So.
But.
So that shakes up a whole lot at the top here. And
Yeah.
this draft is probably the best draft since 2003.
Well stocked right there. Yep.
Since the LeBron James, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh draft.
Yeah.
I think that's what
This one's highly
that's what a
anticipated.
lot of the experts are
Yeah.
projecting.
Because I saw last year's and it was. It was
No,
alright.
last couple years have been pretty
Yeah.
terrible actually.
Yeah.
So
But,
we finally got some
yeah.
hopeful superstars jumping the league
Yes.
this year, which
Yeah.
is always exciting.
The one person I'm excited about is that I want to go number one because I think Cleveland needs somebody to pick up the pieces
Yeah.
and get them to where they need to go is Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause I like Parker.
Yeah,
I do like him,
yeah,
but
Parker's good. Yeah,
but you know
Jabari Parker.
yeah, Jabari Parker,
Yeah.
Parker, and but Andrew Wiggins, he's just got that explosiveness and
Yeah, he's athletic.
he's was averaging 17 points a game, which is the most that any freshman who's played at Kansas.
Yeah, and in that Bill Self offense where it's team ball, you don't get a lot of superstars get a lot of points in that system. So that's very impressive for sure.
Yeah, and he I really hope because he needs to get more muscle.
Yeah,
That's first and
he's-
foremost. He needs to
yeah.
get more muscle.
People are calling the next LeBron. That's,
Well, LeBron
you know,
was. Look, I have to, but I'm not trying to compare him. But LeBron.
I'm
was
not talking
good.
body wise. I'm talking
Body-
body
well,
wise.
yeah.
I'm talking just body wise.
Right.
He's nowhere near where LeBron was when
No.
he was 19.
No. Yeah, LeBron was pure
LeBron was
muscle.
a man at 18.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
When you have a Nike deal coming right in high school, of a $90 million Nike deal,
Yeah.
that's when you know, just like what's on LeBron's back, you're
Yep.
the chosen one.
Yep. Exactly.
But
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Cavaliers should take him number 1.
Mhm.
I think that should be the pick they take. He's got score, a lot of upside. Scoring, he's great defender as well.
Yes.
Great on the ball defender.
he's got the length in
Yeah,
the arms, so
definitely.
that's a good.
And by taking a 2 guard, they can then move Deion Waiters,
Yes.
who isn't meshing well with
Mhm.
Kyrie Irving, their best player. Ship him out, get some more assets, and
Or just get rid of him and get some money.
yeah, either one.
Maybe get LeBron again.
Oh yeah,
Who
maybe
knows,
that's
you know?
maybe.
But who's the other player? There's because Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker,
I have him going number 2.
as do I, to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee just needs a whole bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
they need help
Good.
across the board. Just take the best player available.
Give him a surrounding cast
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you want as much talent in Milwaukee as you can because it's not really that big of a market.
No, it's not a big attraction. I mean, we live in a small market, Portland.
Yeah.
People, we don't get
which
free,
is crazy because
yeah.
it's the
we don't get
hometown
free
of-
agents here.
It's the hometown of Nike. and-
Yeah. Well, yeah, but we just don't get high value free agents. Same thing with Milwaukee. It's
Mhm.
like people aren't going, hey, I want to go live in Milwaukee
Right.
in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You know, come on. But yeah, definitely, I think they should take Parker. He reminds me a lot of T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yes.
That's the guy.
Hopefully
I see a
without the
lot.
knee injuries because that's sad that T-Mac had to go
Yeah,
through
that
all
was-
that. He was on track to probably break some records.
Yeah.
But how he scored 13 points in 33 seconds
Yeah,
was
I
beyond.
will never forget that. If Parker is anywhere near that level, then I think Milwaukee will get a good pick if
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't take him.
Oh yeah, and then another
And at number 3,
number 3,
so
somebody who's been compared to Damian Lillard.
which I think is a terrible
Yes.
comparison.
Yes.
Well,
But we'll take it. We'll take the compliment.
Well, do you think he goes at number 3? We're talking about Dante
Dante
Exum, the point guard from Australia, is who we're talking about. But
I have
number
him in my
3,
top 5.
But in the
Not
in the
number
draft,
3.
you don't think? Yeah, I
Not
don't.
number 3.
No.
No.
I think at 3, Philly goes. They just take the best player available.
Yeah.
Because they have Michael Carter Williams, even though they're thinking of trading him, which I think is stupid.
Yeah.
And they got Nerlens Noel, their number 1 pick last year,
Mhm.
coming in this year. I don't think they.
Well,
take,
no, their first round pick.
Yeah, the first. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
The first round pick last
He
year.
was supposed to go number
Yeah,
1.
yeah. They. So he's gonna have his rookie year this year. I think they don't take. I don't think they take Embiid either because they have Noel. They're kind of similar, very
Yeah.
defensive players. So I have
Well-
them actually taking Noah Vonleh, the power forward from Indiana.
God, that guy's a beast.
He's been rising up the draft boards. He's been having a lot of good workouts, and he can stretch. He can stretch the floor, the floor a lot. He's a power forward. It's about 6'10", but he shot I think like 48% from 3 at Indiana last year, which is insane.
Yeah.
I think you pair up Vonleh with Carter Williams, and you have Noel protecting the paint. I think Philly's future looks pretty good.
That's
now.
I see a big 3 happening in Philly.
Yeah. They want either Parker or Wiggins to fall, obviously.
Right.
I don't see that happening, especially with
Or unless they trade up.
Yeah, unless they trade up, which they could trade
But
Carter Williams.
Yeah.
Which I still think is dumb.
Well, they have to trade Carter Williams and money to get Wiggins.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
Because their Cavs aren't going to be like, oh yeah, why not? Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But one surprise was Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
He was projected to go number 1.
Yeah.
And then that
all
injury,
year.
yeah.
Well, not all. I mean, since about before he got his back injury back in March.
Right.
He was steadily climbing up the boards. I didn't see a whole lot of I saw about 2 or 3 Kansas games this year that
Yeah.
he was in. Wiggins looked really good.
Yes, he did.
Like Wiggins, I thought was the star, but then
Mhm.
people were saying, "Oh, Embiid." I didn't see enough of him to kind of get he's the next Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
I don't. That's a very bold statement there.
It is. Well, he's got the length and he's
just
got
because
the
they're both from Cameroon. I mean, come on.
Right.
That's
Yeah. That's like saying Sun Mingming. He should be the next Yao Ming.
exactly. Yeah.
But now that guy's playing in the IBL.
Right.
But I have him dropping quite a bit, maybe as low as 7, like Nerlens Noel was.
Yeah, I don't see him getting past the Lakers at 7.
Mm-mm. I think if he gets healthy enough, he could be a turnaround for the Lakers.
Yeah, I definitely agree. There's no way he gets past 7 in my book.
Yeah.
In my book. But at the 4 spot, the number 4 pick is Orlando.
Orlando.
What do you think? What do you think they go with? They
I
need a lot of help too.
They do. I think Aaron Gordon's the way to go.
Pair him with Vujicic.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you have Oladipo,
Yeah.
shooting guard, who he can also run point.
Can he?
I think
Do you
he
think
can.
so?
I think he can. It's people's every year NBA players surprise us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's always that hidden talent that people don't show,
Yeah.
and then they do show it, and it's just like, wow, where was that last season?
Right. Right.
And I have a feeling Oladipo, like, I'm not saying a pure point. I'm saying let's have him.
But and they have Aaron Aflalo too. They're kind of the same player. And
Yeah.
Oladipo is a more defensive
Yeah,
player.
he's more versatile. He can do a lot more stuff.
Yeah. And so this is where I disagree with you.
Okay.
I think they go point guard. I think they want to pair Oladipo with a backcourt mate. Who I think they should take is Marcus Smart, the point guard from Oklahoma State. Who I think they will take is Dante Exum, who we talked about a little earlier
Right.
here, the Australian point guard. He's about 6'6". He's real thin though, only about 183 pounds.
Oh, 183.
193. Sorry, 193.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And we don't know a whole lot about this guy. He played the Nike Hoop Summit here in Portland. I think it was either last year or 2 years ago, and he had a really good game. I think
Yeah.
he had like 15 points, 12 assists. Like he had a really great game for the world team, but we don't know a lot about him.
Not really.
His dad, his dad played with Michael Jordan at North Carolina, and he's been tearing it up in Australia. But what does that say?
Right. Well, Patty Mills was the same way.
But Patty Mills played at St. Mary's though.
Well, yeah, he played St. Mary's, but he also played the Australia national team and all
Right.
that, and he was really good. But then when Portland got him,
Yeah, well, that's because Nate McMillan didn't want to play any rookies.
yeah, that's
Damn it. But anyways,
where would we have been?
Yeah. So if I was running the Magic, I would take Marcus Smart. That you'd have two in Smart and Oladipo, two just dynamic defensive players as well as two great backcourt players too.
Yeah.
But I think they go potential and take Exum.
See, and I have Exum going top 5, so I have him going to the 5th.
To Utah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of Trey Burke.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they give up after 1 year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trade. Well, no, trade him. Get another, because Utah needs some players.
Yeah.
Get Trey Burke
yeah.
while he was decent. Trade him, and hopefully get a new. They don't need a center.
No.
I'll think of it halfway through.
Yeah, probably.
But
Yeah, and I think the Jazz are in a really weird spot in this draft because the next tier group of guys, they're all like power forwards here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got Eric Gordon and Julius Randle, or my two rankings. They are the next two. Obviously, Embiid is there. They could take him and wait.
yeah.
But they don't need more bigs though.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. Unless they want to give up on Derek Favors.
Enes Kanter.
Thank you, Enes Kanter.
God.
Thank you, Mike. That was
There we
killing
go.
me. I was thinking Costa Kufos, but that wasn't him.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
I know. So I think they need a backcourt player. However, I do think of the two of Aaron Gordon, Julius Randle, I like Julius Randle more.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Zach Randolph.
Yep. He's got the defense and the rebounding.
Yeah.
down.
My theory is if you can rebound in college, that's the number one ability that translates to the pros.
Yep.
Is rebounding. I think if you're a good rebounder in college, you're going to be a good rebounder in the pros. So that
Scoring and not getting turnovers are the two bad ones.
Yeah.
Transferring.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're a natural.
Yeah. Then everything goes out the window there.
Yeah.
So, but I think that Gordon has more potential. He's a much better defender.
Yep.
He's long, athletic. He reminds some of, they're saying, Blake Griffin.
Yep. Well, it's because his dunks.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah,
athletic.
that's
Like,
the only reason why. I think
Yeah.
they're two different players.
Yep.
Griffin, not as good defender,
Mm.
but a bigger body,
Yeah.
maybe better rebounder. So I have the Jazz taking Julius Randle. I think that's who they go with. He's had some injury concerns
Okay.
as well. He hurt his foot, but he's had some workouts recently, and I think that
Well,
he's
hopefully,
fine.
hopefully he's not just putting on a show.
Yeah, and I think even if he is still hurt, he'll be fine by training camp though.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
And so that's our top five.
That's our top 5. Yeah.
And who did you did you have Embiid falling to the
I have him going to the Lakers.
at 7?
Yeah.
So then who do you have? Who do you have the Jazz taking?
I have the Jazz going with Exum.
Exum. Okay, and then you have who at the Celtics? At 6.
6, I have.
You have Randle?
Smart.
Smart. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe trade Rondo.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, Rondo needs to go to it because he doesn't have. All he has is Jeff Green.
Yeah.
He needs to. Now, if he could get traded to. If he got traded to the Lakers, the Boston fans would be
Yeah.
pissed.
It's not gonna happen.
But I wouldn't mind. That'd be nice to have Rondo in Portland.
Yeah.
To trade.
Trade up. I'm a huge Rondo fan. I think he is one of the best point guards
Yeah.
in the NBA.
Triple double.
He
averages a triple double.
Yeah,
Not averages, but he gets
close,
triple doubles.
close. Yeah, he's one of my favorite players. He is kind of a head case a bit.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me. I think you kind of need to be a little crazy to
Absolutely.
be successful sometimes.
But we need a. Yeah, I think.
I mean, that's kind of being a homer there. But
Right, no. But you always want your home team to get.
Of course. I would love it if we could have Rajon Rondo
Mhm.
and then have LeBron James come here.
But yeah,
But
in reality,
yeah.
I Marcus Smart going to Boston. I think it would be great because he's also proven to be kind of a head case.
yeah, he went in the stands there.
Went in the stands, and he didn't say not saying what the guy said.
Yeah, because I just on video alone, that guy was saying something.
You could
I don't
see
know.
what he was saying, and it was not friendly.
Yeah. So, and I think the guy had a history too.
Oh yeah.
Of saying stuff. But yeah, I have Embiid going to the Celtics at 6. I think he doesn't get. He doesn't get past 7, but I really don't think if he's there at 6, I think Danny Ainge is going to pull the trigger on that and take Embiid.
Well, I'm hoping it works out for him because he looks to be a good player. He's a good defender, but that injury on his foot is just that's not something to mess with.
He had the back injury first.
Well, the back injury,
so
it's
like,
yeah.
Being here in Portland, we're kind of wary of big guys with injuries here.
Yep.
So,
but I have Randall going to the Lakers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, they need
anything.
They'll take the best player available.
I think Kobe's good.
Because they only have 3 guys under contract now. It's just Kobe, Steve Nash, and Zachary, right?
Yeah.
So they'll take whoever I think is the best available.
Yeah, and I have a feeling Pau Gasol's not going to be back in LA.
Yeah, maybe.
If he could play with his brother, and his brother could show up and play.
Memphis, yeah.
And
the guy's got 2 rings. I mean, let's
well,
not.
yeah, I know, but
I mean, I hate the Lakers as much as anybody,
right.
He's got 2 rings.
Well, Adam Morrison has a ring, and
but yeah, fair point, Mike. Fair point.
But the Lakers, I feel they could take anybody. They need anybody, the same as.
I think most of the teams are talking the top, 5.
Was
8. I mean, 8. You have Sacramento. They'll take best available.
Oh yes, they will.
Charlotte, they kind of looked out here in the 9. I mean, they can take whatever need they need, and then to round out the top 10.
I think Michael Jordan's going to be deep in this conversation.
He might be willing to trade this pick and get more veterans because he's not a big rookie guy either. And then at 10, you got Philly having their second pick. They might take a couple of these international guys like Dario Saric, who signed a contract in Turkey, and so he's not going to come back here for a few years. Right. They might take him and stash him.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the top 10 here. That was our top 5.
Well, we did top 7.
Yeah, we did. Kind of.
There were some good players that needed to be on.
Exactly.
So
Embiid and Randall.
Yeah.
So those were our top picks for the 2014 NBA draft.
That's right.
I'm excited to watch it. I'm a draft head. Like I said, I wish Portland had a pick.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to be watching it. It's still pretty cool here. It's good to see the new stars of the NBA. It's always fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see.
I just can't wait for NBA 2K15.
Oh yeah.
Or any of the sports games for the basketball because it's like I wonder what kind of dunk package like Wiggins is going to have.
Yeah,
his verticals.
Piss and moan about the Blazers ratings again. Like
absolutely. Oh yeah. But I'm going to be making some killer trades.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be like, oh Wiggins, I got him on Portland. This is amazing. But,
and one aside, if Wiggins goes 1, that'll be 2 years in a row Canadian was drafted number 1 overall. Because Bennett was Canadian.
Oh, that's right.
So that can be something to watch out for. Which I don't think that's ever happened to an international player being chosen number 1 overall in 2 straight years. I don't think that's happened.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so that could be we could see history there.
That'd be nice. But we will definitely give our insight after the draft.
Yep. So stick with us for that.
Oh yeah, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to watch the draft. Yep. And let us know what you think in the comments.
Give us your mock draft.
Yeah, we want to know what you guys think, and let us know if we were wrong on anything as well.
Which we probably are. Yeah.
We're always willing to learn.
We're not really experts here, but we're trying.
We're just giving our opinions, and we look forward to your opinions. And this is Mike and Chad from Media Maniacs signing out. We'll see you later.
Peace out, guys.